Hello BookTube and welcome back to my channel. Today is day 3 of Vlogmas and I thought I'd come to you from my library and just get you familiar with what my process is for organising, because I have a process obviously, organising this debacle. For starters, for years I have used the program book catalogue, and it looks like that, to organise, or catalogue more than organise, my books. I have just under 1,200 books catalogued in here at the moment. I have transferred this data file from several phones through several different generations of phones, and the only issue with it is it doesn't carry over the covers of the books. So but it does help me keep track of which books I have in which series. If you can hear that in the background, that would be Colin complaining about his situation in life. My books are in alphabetical order of surname to a degree. A lot of my very nice books are out in my lounge room bookshelves, as are my graphic novels, the trade paperback versions. Other ones are in here. So today I'm just very quickly, because I've got to go to work, very quickly going to go through the very first box on my library shelves. And we will have an unhaul in this one. Come and see. This is the very first box on my shelves. As you can see, we have quite a substantial Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Douglas Adams collection, but also we have books in front and back. This, I put bookmarks on the top of my books. This bookmark was actually chewed on by Colin when I first got him, but made by my great-grandmother, and it quite possible it could be 100 years old. I do put bookmarks all the way through my bookshelves. My very first book in my collection is the Before They Were Hanged, which is not the first book in that series, and this is going to be my unhaul by Joe Abercrombie. I have never read any Joe Abercrombie. It is book 2, it says at the top, the First Law book 2. I've never been able to find book 1. I do believe they might be at my library at work, so I'm going to get rid of this book. It goes on the unhaul pile, and we remove it from my collection. Next, we have my Douglas Adams collection. We have Last Chance to See, my husband's edition of Douglas Adams' Dirk Gently's omnibus, sadly incomplete. Again, we have a bookmark, my Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy omnibus. I did start marking this one, but I believe this does not have Mostly Harmless, the most coveted piece of my collection, which is my signed first edition, American first edition. Very, very carefully. There it is. That is Douglas's signature. He touched this book. We'll place that one very carefully. We have the posthumously published Salmon of Doubt. Oh, it's got a foreword by Stephen Fry. I read this so long ago, I didn't know who Stephen Fry was when it came out. And this was a collection of all his essays and the very first chapter of Salmon of Doubt, which was going to be the third Dirk Gently book. Behind here you can see the rest of my Douglas books, but we'll get these ones out of the way first. We have my obsession with sci-fi covers. Again, secondhand. This is The Master of Fearful Depths by Patrick H. Adkins. There we go. This seems to be a ARC copy with a different name, because I've seen this book with a different name. This is The Lost Island of Tarim by Nadaya Aguirara, I think. This is absolutely beautiful. I might add in some stills on my Instagram of this book. This is Joan Atkins' The Kingdom Under the Sea and Other Stories, with pictures by Jan Penkowski. Absolutely beautiful edition, and it's in a dust jacket as well. I think my mum picked this one up for me. The Knoll, or Gnoll, by Alan Aldridge. This is a fantastic book about environmentalism, done in a sort of cutesy form. It was a wonderful read. I picked it up secondhand. It was incredibly expensive for me at the time, as I was in high school. Dante Alighieri's The Inferno, and finally Fairy Tales by Hans Christian Andersen. This book scarred me for life. And I'm going to leave that one there. Come back soon to see more and how I'm going to put these back. Happy reading. Bye.